We now know that the film that will represent Italy at the Academy Awards is a documentary. It's called Fire at Sea, Fuoco Mare, and it's from filmmaker Gianfranco Rosi. On the committee to make that decision was Paolo Sorrentino, the director from The Great Beauty, and he seemed a little at odds with that final choice, as am I, because he called it an unnecessary watering down of Italian cinema. He said that they could have sent two films. They could have sent that one for in the documentary section, and then chosen another one for the foreign film section. And he suggested, as did I, Eduardo De Angelis's Indivisibili, and that's what I said. Isn't it scary how much Paolo Sorrentino and I think alike? We're like this, great minds think alike. But anyway, Fire at Sea is a good choice too because it's a beautiful documentary, timely, important. It's about the European migrant crisis and a hot button issue all over the world, right? So in the United States, when we try to spend our time debating who does and does not belong to be in our country, Italy is concerned with the more pressing issue of just saving the lives of the people that are arriving on their shores. There's a little island called Lampedusa, and it's kind of the gateway into Europe for a lot of these people arriving on boats, escaping dangerous situations in their countries and trying to make it to Europe. So they arrived dead and alive, frankly, and it's a very sad situation. And the film is a beautiful one, actually. I talked with Gianfranco Rosi after he won the Golden Lion Award at the Venice Film Festival a few years ago for his documentary Sacro Gra. That was the first documentary to ever win the Golden Lion ever in the history of Venice Film Festival. So, and he told me that he would never make a film that was not a documentary. He said that would be too boring. That year at Venice, the jury president was Bernardo Bertolucci, and he said that Sacro Gra was a beautiful film and completely without judgment. And that seems to be the kind of film that Gianfranco Rosi wants to make. He said that he doesn't like documentaries like the ones that, for example, he used Michael Moore as an example, because he wants to make films that have a more positive element in the world, that show a more positive element in the world. In Fire at Sea, he leaves the politics to the politicians and presents the reality of the men and women that arrive from these dangerous situations in their homelands and need to be absorbed into Europe. And that's kind of a high price that Italy's being asked to pay, and they're having a hard time doing that. Because, for example, on Lampedusa, there's housing for 800 people, and there are usually as much as 3,000 in that housing. And this is on an island that only the population is 6,000. So this film will surely be considered in the documentary section as well in the Academy Awards, but you can decide for yourself because the film begins with a limited engagement in the United States on October 21st, and you can check out the blog. I love Italian movies for dates and cities, but if you have a chance to see it, please do, and let us know what you think. Is this Oscar material? You be the judge. So anyway, let us know. Thanks for listening, and ciao.